liver, sending shots through your act bigger. My infamous mom get on a jaw. The truth gets revealed like we W4. Some psych.
P-Raw, it's Sunday. It's kind of late, it's 2 PM. But this is the sort of time. Sometimes I like going out for a ride. Let's show you some countryside. Oi. There you go. For anyone that's past that farm, he's alright. He's alright. He's only protecting his territory. So what I did there is I kind of like stopped. I'm not saying that works in every instance for savage pups, but you can even break the ice even more by literally just getting off the bike. My mum gave me this buff a few years ago, and it is actually a good item to have. A bunch of ways you can wear these. I didn't even know 3/4 of them, but it's like if you wear a shamog, like so many. There's some actually really cool wraps you can do on a shamog to make yourself comfortable. But for just chucking around the neck, Indy Pack 2018, gonna be hard. How you gonna play? How you gonna play? See, people might think going out riding on long rides, which is important to do to get to know what you're capable of, and pushing. That's what I've done over the past, say, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I know what I'm capable of, and my limits are pretty much on zero training. All right. Heron. But also, to ride long distance, you don't necessarily... It's difficult to understand. I'm not going to give away my training tips, because if I tell people my training tips, I'm not fucking around. Like, I'll have to go and like try and find someone else. Like, you don't have to necessarily go out and ride on long rides. There's other things you can do, and you must do anyway as a cyclist, all right? Not just on the bike stuff, off the bike related things as well. It can give you big gains. This is without using mathematics, people, without power meters and stuff. People are going to be so hungry on that ride. Saddle sore could end your ride though. Could just come on. Happens to me. Has happened to me. You know, certain bib shorts. I very rarely use like chamois cream. Maybe just a little dab sometimes. Like, I know there's a lot of people now that use Zwift and stuff, which is cool, you know, but it's just a game, isn't it? You know, if you expect that's going to make you better cyclists, well, maybe if you're looking at numbers and figures up in your head, it's kind of like kidding you into thinking, you know, you need to be out in the elements. You need to put your time in on the bike, okay? You need to be out there experiencing, being in the outdoors, cycling in traffic, cycling with other people, feeling the different temperatures on your face, rain, cycling in the rain, early mornings, you know, just everything that comes with cycling and what cycling's about, okay? It's going to make you like, I don't know, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's also a lot of money to get yourself kitted up, or it can be anyway. There's cheaper ways of doing it. Remember I said to someone a few years ago about I'm a real cyclist? I think a lot of people took that the wrong way. What I meant was just getting out on the bike and riding it. And that's not a dig at people that race bikes or anything, you know. If you're a racer, you're a real racer, aren't you, okay? Just getting out on the bike and riding it. You're going to upset people by not trying to upset people, alright? People who got egos, they just get smashed, like, you know. They can't handle it. No matter what you're into, you're going to meet those people. Enjoy it, and you'll do better, versus like going into stuff with a big head that you're the man, you know, or woman.
Survival of the fittest.
Adam Watkins, shiz first. Ain't got fenders on today, no. no Strava this ride. One of the reasons I haven't been active on Strava is because I'm just been enjoying my cycling. I don't need to put stuff on there. Like if you're using that, or if you're on like Garmin Connect or something to build up your total mileage for the year, I'm not out to show off, not out to prove anything. You know, there's a lot of people doing it now, isn't there? You know, I think like you get kind of disconnected like what like cycling's really about. And also if you've got Strava running, it can like push you, it can push you on your ride in areas that you'd be enjoying versus thinking you've got like Strava running, you know. I had two cyclists overtake me back down the road here. Alright, double chin, came by, didn't even say hello or anything. You don't have to, nothing wrong with that. Got a bit down the road, I was just spinning away. Cadence for the win, caught them up. Not because I was trying to catch them up, I was just carrying on my cadence. Carried on going, overtook them. Don't make them bad people. Don't make me a bad person. I'm just saying, like, you encounter different people on the road, it's good. I've encountered all sorts of people cycling just around here, you know. People that have cycled around Europe and they've just come over to the UK and done a loop, like around the coast. Big old loop, isn't it? Brings me on to Indy pack tips actually. Some people thinking about doing Indy pack and they've never actually gone out and done solo rides, like long rides, back to back, broken themselves down, yet they're thinking about doing Indy pack. I'll tell you what, fair enough if you did it and completed it, but people don't know what it's like to experience mental games, alright? Like even where I live here, like, to give you a suggestion, let's stop a minute, right? And this ain't really training tips, it's more, I mean it could be, but you include this flat area here, right? You could do a 20-kilometre loop, a 50-kilometre loop, even a 100k loop. And what I mean by loop is loop, or you could do figure of eights or something. And you could repeat that 10, even 20 times, right? Just get used to that kind of mundane kind of those long roads, okay? Things are going to be popping up and presenting themselves to people doing that ride. Again, the same with Trans Am or anything. It's not just about the bike and about the fitness, you know. People, they just get broken down, man. They can't handle it, you know. You need to experience what it's like to be really hungry and really undercarbed. Like, it's pretty out the way of it around here, I guess, but you're never like too far from a garage or something, so it's a good place, you know. It's a good thing to think about that if you're going to do something like that, okay? Include 24-hour garages and places where you can refuel and get something to eat, maybe a hot drink or something, alright? It's one thing to go out and ride 200 kilometers, 300, even 400 kilometers, alright? But it's another thing to go out and do that again the next day, okay? Completely different thing. It's hard, man. I've done it a couple of times on my own, and it's hard. It really is hard. The mental aspect's alright. I can handle it just about, but every ride's different, you know. Things just pop up, and you know, together with no sleep and being a bit hungry. Again, that's how you learn, you know. I've learned quite a bit, I guess, the past 3 or 4 years. Vegan, man. Vegan 6 years coming up. 6 years ahead of the people that have perhaps called bullshit on it from when I started, you know. It's good, man. There's nothing else, is there? You tell me what else there is. And there's no special pills, is there? No magic pills. You look around, you know. What else is there to eat apart from like plant-based food, you know? It's all over the news now. So many options. So many celebs going to a plant-based diet. It's good. At least I can be proud and say at least I'm trying, up against loads of people that are talking hate about me and not, you know. At least I'm trying something. You know, if there was something else that came along, provided it was, say, plant-based or some other way. Now, again, there's so many alternative diets and people's way of doing things, you know. I'd be looking into that and thinking, well, maybe, you know, like now, like the past couple of days, I've been like eating a lot of raw food, you know. Been really bloated out the past 2 weeks. The old lean beans coming back. It's all these like vegan burgers and all that shit, you know. It's not really the way I want to be going, although it's an option and I will take that option if it's there sometimes. That's a nice ride anyway. Little Sunday afternoon pot around. Not that busy. As I've said in older videos like 3 or 4 years ago, people are probably at home with their feet up watching a film, stuffing their face with chocolates. Got to keep moving, people. Things catch up with you, you know. I mean, the message doesn't really change, does it? It's pretty much the simplicity that it is, right? You can't go complaining if you're not training to some degree. Even going out walking with your kids is training the body, isn't it? What else was I going to say? Yeah, Strava Festive 500. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it this year. Too easy. I've done it the past 3 years and got like three little like patches. I reckon, well, they should make it 1000k, I think, really. You know, get yourself in deep, get yourself out in the middle of nowhere. That would be more interesting, wouldn't it? I mean, last year was really mild, but the 2 years before that, brutal, man. Always solo. No drafting. Drafting's cheating, like these pro riders is cheating, isn't it? Solo rides. Indy Pack, Trans Am, all these solo efforts. That's what it's about, you know. I don't know. Maybe they could do 2. They could do the 500. Actually, maybe they could even do a smaller one to encourage other people to get out over the Christmas period. Not all about me, people. I do think of other people pretty much most of the time in my life, you know. People don't know me and what I'm like. They could do like a 250, a 500, then like 1000k or something. And that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Right, P-Raw over and out. Sunday ride. Really nice. Not too chilly. Gonna be a cold night though. Yeah, it's a nice time to be out. It's those early mornings, you know, I can get out. It's good. Said before, I'm a free bird. I kind of do what I want when I want. So see you later, people. Thanks for watching. If anything you can get from this video, just go out and ride, forget all the crap, pump the tyres up, get some water in your bottles, whatever, you know, a bit more than that, whatever, Talk Energy or something, tiny bit of sugar, lemon juice, you know, whatever, electrolyte tablets. Just put some orange squash in there. Make sure it's got no aspartame in it, okay? Nasty stuff, man. Just go out and ride your bike. You don't even have to wear cycling clothes, you know. Protect your noggin, get some lights. And then, I don't know, encourage the family, take the kids out, you know. Rather than take that lazy car option all the time. See you later, people.